know a fanfic is going to be bad when I'm twitching with rage before I even start the review. I'm the FanFic Critic. I read it. You listen. Today's fanfic is going to be in the Sonic universe. It is called Secret Romance Part 1 by Mike the Fox. It's on DeviantArt, so it doesn't have a rating or a word count or whatever. So, I can't tell you how many reviews. Well, technically I could tell you, people, if they leave comments. It has 3 comments, so I guess I could count for something, but still. Now, it says Secret Romance Part 1. I don't know if there's any more parts, and frankly, I don't want to know if there's any more parts. But we all know that this isn't the end. So, let's read this story. Push, Silver shouted. Sonic's face was contorted with pain. Don't you mean Sonic's face was contorted with pain? You need an apostrophe S. He was going through labor now at the Did I read that correctly? No, I couldn't have possibly read that correctly. I can't. I mean, I must have read that sentence wrong. Let's read it again. He was going through labor now at a hospital. It must be some type of other labor. It can't possibly be the labor that I'm thinking about. He was having Silver's child. Mike the Fox, are you trying to tell me that Sonic, who is a man, is pregnant? Are you trying to tell me that? Are you implying to me that this male hedgehog is pregnant? Are you? Well, Mike the Fox, that is not physically possible! You see, men cannot get pregnant. Why? One thing, they have this little hose-like thing called a penis. They can use their penis to impregnate women, but the penis cannot have things go inside of it to make them pregnant. Secondly, men do not have ovaries. Ovaries are these 2 little things that hold a bunch of eggs. And as far as I know, men do not have ovaries or eggs. Finally, a man's anatomy is not made for having babies. Women and men have different bodies. Men do not have breasts. They do not have the hourglass waistline or, figure, and they most certainly do not have ovaries. They do not get periods. They do not get anything that women get. You want to know why? Because their bodies are not made for having babies, because men are not supposed to have babies! So, the fact that Sonic is pregnant makes absolutely no sense unless he's supposed to be a female. Or it's like a transvestite or something. Which doesn't make any sense because in all the Sonic universes, he is 100% male. Just because you can't see his dinky doesn't mean he doesn't have one. So let's continue. A boy, to be exact. Him. See, they even confirmed the fact that Sonic is a male. Silver and Shadow became gay and did it. Not realizing that Sonic would get pregnant because it doesn't make any sense that Sonic would get pregnant because he's a male! Sonic grunted as he gave his strongest push as he felt something come out. He then heard the first screams of life as the doctor cleaned his son off. They gave the boy to Sonic. The boy was navy blue with a silver torso. No chest hair, though. The boy is navy blue with a silver torso, so is his head blue and the rest of it is like silver, and then what else? Because he has no chest hair. The baby had arms like Sonic and spikes like Sonic, and you forgot to capitalize the S in Sonic. You're supposed to have the S in Sonic capitalized because Sonic is a name. But had a bit of hair on his forehead that looked like Silver's weeds. And what do you mean by nibbit? Don't you mean a bit? The baby stopped crying and looked into his eyes. Green, like his mother's. So this is our baby Shift, Silver said. Why did he call Sonic Shift? Yes, Sonic said eagerly. But Silver wasn't so happy. You forgot the I in Silver, you dumbass. He had done it with Shadow 2 months after he did it with Sonic. And use the word 2, please, and not the number 2. Shadow knew about Sonic, but Sonic didn't know about Shadow. Both of them were keeping the too soon to be born baby from the baby's uncle. Silver didn't want to be known as a two-timer. When they got home, Sonic realized something. Silver, how can I breastfeed? And breastfeed is 2 words, not 1. I don't show any signs of nipples. And how do we raise him? We never had a kid before. We don't know what to do. We can't raise him. I'm scared. Okay, why are you using quotation marks instead of a comma for the word can't? And why is there a quotation mark after him?